Welcome to Hazzard County. Y'all notice they do things different here.
Just a good old boy.
Welcome back to Hazzard County. You'll find things pretty much the way you left them. Culture and good breeding are still the rule.
Don't you dare!
Hey, Jesse Dukes, you get that rattletrap out of the way. This here's an official vehicle.
Hold your horses, Roscoe! Jad, blamed fool. The local law is still the model of courtesy and kindness. And if you believe that, I'll tell you nothing. Most ways, people just been going about their business.
That's new, ma'am. Fine day, ain't it?
And for a week of Sundays, our old friends Bo and Luke Duke haven't come within a Kentucky mile of violating their probation. Now you know that ain't gonna last.
So if I don't get the money to Boss Hog soon, he's gonna foreclose on us.
Now that's just plain wrong. Say, ain't the stock car race today?
I bet that prize money be more than enough to pay off the mortgage.
If you can win, that is.
Now who left the door open?
You got an appointment, Boss Hog?
This ain't a business call, Coda. I'm just visiting with friends.
You looking for some more orphans to rob?
I just dropped by to say there ain't no way you gonna win that stock car race. You see, it's like this.
Now, Boss was confident, and rightly so. Because while he was talking, Roscoe was taking out a little insurance policy on the race. Decaf insurance. With 2 sugars.
I hope you fellas is ready to lose big time against my 00. Come on, Roscoe.
Can you really beat the 00 in this old thing?
Darling, the General Lee is the fastest automobile in Hazzard County.
Of course, that wasn't always the case.
Ain't that the truth? Now, back then, the General Lee was just a beat-up old black Charger. Cooter told the boys some parts had just turned up at the junkyard. So that's where Bo and Luke were heading.
Come on, can't this thing go any faster?
Not without those parts.
Hey, y'all, ain't but 5 things you need to know to make that vehicle a racing legend.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's round them up.
Y'all see them circle stars in the colors of the good old US of A? Well, drive right through them to collect yourself something. They calls them pickups in this neck of the woods.
Got us some tires, Cooter. What's next?
I reckon y'all need an exhaust.
Now, y'all know that if you want to take a break or something, just push the start button. That'll pause the game.
Y'all gonna start smoking up the county if you don't find an exhaust.
Found us an exhaust, Cooter. I bet we could get into the junkyard through that drain.
Check that drain later. Right now, we gotta get those parts.
You boys find those valves yet?
Valves check out fine.
Hey, y'all, I reckon that old car of yours needs a freshen up in the beautifying department. You know what I mean?
Got some paint, Cooter, but it's kind of bright.
Nice work, Bo. Wasn't that a sweet little job?
I wonder where there's more.
Reckon y'all could take them tight corners better using the handbrake.
Imagine the demolition dirt you could put on with these rigs.
Let's build us a car first. We can Worry about smashing it up later.
Considering your driving style, Bo, I'd pick up the 7 jumps.
Well, now, ain't that considerate of me, Cooter?
Them jumps are a heck of a lot funner if you play the Dixie horn.
Is that all, Cooter? Roscoe's getting a little too close for comfort.
Shock absorbers on aisle 10, Cooter.
And I'll do it. I'll take it from here, boys. Your bones is gonna thank you.
Nice driving, cuz.
Boys, with a proper automobile, y'all could really make it on the circuit.
Well, what's your game?
Tell you what, y'all, beat me back to my garage, and I will build your dream car.
Okay, on 3.
Sneaky, no good.
Don't lose him now. We'll never make the garage before he does.
God gets me, boy!
Take the dirt road coming up on the right. There's a shortcut.
Okay, cousin. You watch me.
Here's a jump coming up on the left.
Hang on.
Follow it all the way to Cooter's, good.
Reading my mind.
You're crazy, Cooter. You know we're gonna win this race.
And you know I'm just old crazy, crazy like the mom.
This is Bo Peep to Lost Sheep. Hey, you boys just concentrate on getting that car back to Cooter's. Okay, is he here?
Okay, Daisy, keep your shirt on.
I can't remember the last time you boys beat me in a race.
Reckon it was yesterday, Cooter.
Y'all don't forget that sharp left-hander this time.
Bo's got it under control, Cooter. You just worry about yourself. Pull into the garage there on the right.
Mighty fine driving, boys. Bring it on in.
And after we install them parts, he's been winning for us ever since. Ain't you, General?
Gentlemen, check the time.
We're late.
Don't you worry, Sally Joe. We'll make it on time.
Step on it, Bo. We gotta get to that race.
Better take the dirt road, boys. Ain't a set up a roadblock on the highway.
You hear that, Bo? Take the next right or we'll have to deal with Enos.
Hey, you want to give Enos a scare?
You gonna try that jump down to the highway?
You know, I'd like to see the look on his face when we sail over that roadblock.
Now, we all know the General's at its best when performing, and having an audience is even better.
Reckon that stirred up Enos.
I want to try that again.
Remember the race? Stick to the highway.
Hang on, Luke. Racetrack turnoff is ahead on the right.
if there's any on the track.
I heard that, Roscoe.
Oh, well, start your engines.
Phew! Made it.
Race has started. Let's go.
Faster than a bee-stung stallion, cousin.
Say, are you training for the demolition derby? Don't play with them, Gus. Pass them. The more damage we do to the general, the less money we can give the orphanage. Looking good, cousin.
Want some power, Luke? The general ain't gonna make it.
Looks like them Duke boys are fresh out of luck.
Everything checks out here, except for that funny smell.
If I ain't mistaken, that's the delicious aroma of Hazzard County blend. You mix the finest high-octane fuel with a touch of decaf. It's a Coltrane family recipe.
You spiked our
There ain't
tank.
no chance of paying that mortgage now.
Now, boys, don't fret none. I could see you part of the money. Yeah, that is in exchange for your services.
Bo and Luke had landed themselves in a bit of a pickle. We all know a pickle can get a little seedy on the inside. Having lost the race, the boys found themselves in Boss Hogg's employ. Time to head to the boar's nest for their first day of work. By the way, you folks know the junkyard's home for a little chasing practice with Hazzard's finest. Just bring along a buddy. Boss Hog cheated don't mean the Duke boys would have won. Time to head to the boar's nest for the first day of work.
Okay, cousin, let's get after it. Boss Hog won't pay us if we don't find all these packages.
Says here the first item is near Jimmy's farm.
Say, is he still growing peanuts?
Huh? What's that got to do with this pickup? That package has got to be in here somewhere, cousin. See that water tower? Let's check there.
In the middle of Jimmy's field. Don't think he's going to be too happy about us driving over his nuts.
According to this list, the next item is near the tracks.
Where? Those tracks go clear across the field.
I don't know. Head to the train tracks and I'll ask Daisy. Lost sheep to Bo Peep. You got your ears on?
Hey there, how you doing, fellas?
That's a little rough. Sorry about this, but I gotta give y'all a ticket.
Okay, cousin, let's get after it. Boss Hog won't pay us if we don't find all these packages.
Says here the first item is near Jimmy's farm.
Say, is he still growing peanuts?
What's that got to do with this pickup? Package has got to be in here somewhere, cousin. See that water tower? Let's check there.
It's in the middle of Jimmy's field.
Okay, According to this list, the next item is near the tracks.
Where? Those tracks go clear across the county.
I don't know. Head for the train tracks and I'll ask Daisy. Lost sheep to Bo Peep. You got your ears on?
Hey there, how you doing, fellas? Boss Hog's getting real antsy.
Daisy, we're checking the train tracks.
Hey, I heard Boss said a package was in a clearing just off the tracks.
Follow the train tracks and we'll find the clearing.
Now, what is a package doing out in the clearing down by the tracks?
Boss Hog sure does get up to some strange business. Good work, cuz. The next item is out of Cottonwood Farm.
That's not far away. Let's get back on the track first.
Lost sheep to Bo Peep. You know where the package is out of Cottonwood? Junior ain't here to tell us.
That figures because Junior's here at the boys' nest drinking. Okay, I'll ask him. Junior says to check the barn.
Well, y'all know if the Duke boys can't go over something, they'll always try going through it.
Thanks, Daisy. We found it. Trouble is, all this here piece of paper says is the next item is undergoing a mechanical inspection.
Well, Cooter's the only mechanic in town.
Read my mind, Daisy. Head straight for Cooter's garage.
Got the package and he's taken off.
Crazy Cooter, this here's Lost Sheep. You read me? Lucky we got the Cooter in time. Lost Sheep to Bo Peep. Come in.
I'm all ears, sugar.
Says here the next item is at the biggest nest in the county.
The biggest nest in the county is the boar's nest.
Okay, Bo, head back to the boar's nest. That's where the next item is.
Why didn't you tell me about that one first?
Hey, it ain't my list.
I see no package out in front of the boar's nest.
And check behind it. Finally, the last one.
Let's get paid.
$4,800, $4,900, $5,000. Of course, you're still way in the hole, what with your interest compounded hourly.
Hourly? Why, you low-down skunk.
Now, the money ain't for me. I'm putting it toward urban revitalization to spruce up our town square in honor of one of our local luminaries.
Civic-minded fella now, ain't he? Thanks to Bo and Luke, Hazzard County now has 2 boss hogs. Time to consult with someone a little more worldly wise, Uncle Jesse, who happened to be at the farm. By the way, you folks know the junkyard's home for a little chasing practice with Hazzard's finest. Just bring along a buddy.
If I know J.D. Hogg, it ain't the orphanage he's after, but the land it sits on. And whatever he plans to build, he's gonna need a permit.
The permit files were in the county courthouse, but walking in the front door wouldn't do, nor the back door, being guarded by Deputy Enos Strait, the most honest and dedicated lawman from here to Chickasaw County. Fortunately, it was no secret that Enos was sweet on Bo and Luke's cousin Daisy. So when she invited Enos to a picnic, they knew he'd take the bait.
Follow Enos to the picnic ground, and stay out of sight, cuz we don't want to make him suspicious.
With Daisy sitting next to him, Enos won't notice a thing. But I'll keep my distance just in case.
Stop hanging back so much, we're losing. Stop hanging back so much, we're losing. Hang back a little, Bo. Don't get too close. Let him see us.
Enos, I'm gonna find it. Sure are looking pretty today, Daisy. Wait, is that CP button stuck?
He's off the gas. Hang back a little, Bo. He's off the gas. Easy on the gas, cuz you'll see us. Don't get too close. He's off the gas. Watch that truck, Bo.
I see it, cuz.
Loveliest girl in Hazzard County, that's a fact.
He's off the gas.
Daisy, I've been sweet on you for... Heck on it. That CP button keeps getting stuck.
Let him see us. Easy on the gas, cuz you'll see us. Don't get too close. He's off the gas. Easy on the gas, cuz you'll see us.
Made it, and Enos never suspected a thing.
Now, it was Daisy's job to keep Enos looking the other way. And if there's one thing Daisy knew, it was how to turn heads.
Just look at those clouds, Daisy.
Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure it's hot today, ain't it, Enos? Sandwich?
There goes the heaviest garage door opener in Hazzard County.
Daisy's doing her job, now you do yours, Luke. Get to the impound yard behind the jailhouse.
Looks like the Hazzard County police are smarter than I give them credit for. Better get to the jailhouse before Roscoe sees me. Venus didn't need new shocks before, he sure does now. Ooh, that one was a bone shaker. Man, that Roscoe's everywhere.
Looks like Enos is hankering for dessert, cuz. Better hurry.
I'll try, but it ain't easy without scratching the car.
Remember, you gotta go around the back of the jailhouse to get through the gate.
Made it. Just gotta open these gates and find out what Boss Hogg is up to.
Nice work, cousin. I'll keep an eye out here.
So with the help of Enos's car, Luke made it to the county courthouse and started looking for something to make sense of the whole mess.
Yeah, Enos, I reckon a shaved monkey could do a better job than that fool. What in tarnation has he got to?
I'm gonna have to stay out of sight while I look for whatever it is I'm looking for. Found it. What's Boss Hogg doing with a fishing permit?
Did you say a fishing permit?
That's all we struck out.
Oh, we got bigger trouble. Enos is getting fidgety.
It's sure been nice, Daisy, but I gotta get back to work.
But we only just got here, honey.
I'll be at the picnic ground before you know it.
Never mind me, cuz. Just be back before Enos knows it.
That squad car had been driven fast before, only by a flat foot. Lucky it didn't mind a lead foot on the pedal.
Oh no, I messed up Enos's car. Now he'll know we took it. I'll be at the picnic ground before you know it.
Never mind me, cuz. Just be back before Enos knows it.
That squad car had been driven fast before, only by a flat foot. Lucky it didn't mind a lead foot on the pedal.
Shoot, looks like every law officer in Hazzard is on duty today. Better take the side road back to the picnic.
Well, it's gonna be a bumpy ride, cuz. Remember to bring back Enos's car intact.
This here road's got more lumps in it than Uncle Jesse's grits. If Enos didn't need new shocks before, he sure does now.
Daisy's apple pie.
On my way. Daisy stalling?
He's doing the best you can, cuz. Hurry!
I can see the turnoff to the picnic grounds ahead, Bo. Almost there.
Good, because Daisy's plumb wore herself out keeping Enos busy. Nice to see you, cuz. I was beginning to think you weren't gonna make it.
Between the sandwiches, Daisy's apple pie, and the heat of the day, Enos never suspected a thing. But Boss Hogg did. And when a friendly visit to the Duke residence turned up the permit, there was nothing to do but arrest the owner of the property. And that was Jesse Duke. They even impounded his truck to add insult to injury. The boys had come up with a plan to bust Jesse out of jail. They gave Cooter a holler and agreed to meet him over by the impound yard. Y'all keep an eye out for them stunts, you hear? Nail them, and every so often you'll see Daisy in a different outfit. Y'all know Ellen. Always want to try something new. Step one was to get Jesse's truck out of the lockup.
Only fancy driving will pull Roscoe away.
How about knocking over something?
Well, that ought to raise a ruckus.
Aim for some trash cans, Bo. That's good, Bo. Knock over another trash can. And again.
made?
Try doing some donuts.
Reckon Boss Hogg's statue's a good place to start.
Now, there ain't nothing Roscoe cared more about than staying on Boss's good side.
Don't you just love running circles around Boss Hogg?
Try it again. This time honk the horn. That ought to bring Roscoe.
Lure Roscoe out of town so I can get into that impound. Undetected.
Undetected? Reckon Cooter heard that word the other day and has had a hankering to use it ever since.
Where to now?
Anywhere, as long as it's out of town.
Hey, this is fun. Cooter, take all the time you need.
You bet I will. Don't know what you boys are up to, but I can bet it's no good.
You ready yet, Cooter?
Just about. No, I'm gonna get you, Dukes. Almost done here. Keep away a little longer. Oh, you Dukes are gonna pay for this. Dukes ain't gonna get the best of Rush. Okay, boys, I'm in the clear. Now just I'm gonna get you, Dukes.
Hang on, cousin.
The way you drive, I'm always hanging on.
lost them Dukes.
Okay, we lost them.
Good work, Bo.
Roscoe ended up with a bent axle, a front seat full of bird business, and a powerful conviction to stay at his post no matter what. When the boys liberated Jesse's truck, they found a set of off-road tires in the back. Now the General was ready for some hill climbing. Meanwhile, the boys decided to head on over to the Duke farm and plan their next move. By the way, you folks know the junkyard's home for a little chasing practice with Hazzard's finest. Just bring along a buddy.
Now that we got Uncle Jesse's truck, we can yank the bars right out of the cell wall.
More fancy driving ain't gonna shift Roscoe.
What about dynamite?
Daisy, we want to break Uncle Jesse out of jail, not blow him to kingdom come.
Not for the jailhouse, silly. No, just for show. No one will get hurt, and it's sure to bring Roscoe Redden.
Take us up to the coal mine, cuz. We'll fetch us some dynamite.
Back in the days of shine running, Luke Duke would run refreshments up to the miners at the Hazzard coal mine.
What? That old stuff? It'll blow up if you just look at it.
That Luke's got a memory like a steel trap.
There's the police. Let's have some fun.
Thought we were supposed to keep out of trouble.
Pull it over, Dukes.
Like we got company, cuz.
Get rid of them. We ain't got time to socialize.
Dukes ain't gonna get the best of Rush. Go, be country.
Now this is what I've been waiting for. A good old-fashioned car chase.
Where did they come from?
Hang it, won't shake 'em. If the General Lee is good for one thing, it's frustrating the law.
Okay, we lost him.
Good work, Bo. Let's head for the coal mine.
mine shaft's all locked up.
Reckon there ought to be a key down near the old abandoned miners' huts. Some fancy driving to get that key.
Fancy driving is my middle name, cuz.
Sit back and relax, folks, and enjoy the show.
We got the key, cuz.
Head back up to the mine shaft gates, Bo. That's where the dynamite is. We use this here key to get to the dynamite in the mine shaft.
Here, let's get the dynamite.
If you thought it was a little too warm before, it's going to get a heck of a lot hotter. Ain't nothing more foolish than walking into a mine full of leaky old dynamite sticks. Except driving out with one.
This has got to be the dumbest stunt I ever had a hand in.
Yeah, well, watch the road, or we're gonna be blown right off it.
Let's head back to town the way we came.
Careful, Bo. We can't afford to wrangle with the police with this load. More than our behinds that hurt if we hit another one of these bumps. Forget the roadblock. Head down that track through the woods.
Taking the woods track ain't gonna be easy.
Now that stick of dynamite might be the only thing that separates them Duke boys in more ways than one.
Heard tell there's been some logging going on out these ways.
Okay, Luke, I got it covered.
on these trucks, cousin. We're running out of time.
I know.
So if Cooter's at the jailhouse...
Stands to reason we ought to go there, too.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Whew. Just be thankful we got here in one piece, cuz.
The boys got their dynamite, and it was high time they got Uncle Jesse out of the jail now. Fancy taking a spin around the coal mine again, while you and a pal can race to the bottom of the coal mine?
You can rev it all you want, Duke, but I ain't budging from this spot for nothing.
Don't bet on it, Roscoe.
Of course, everybody's got a soft spot. And the Dukes had a pretty good idea where old Roscoe was keeping his.
What? Why, you... Oh, sorry,
You gotta
boss.
give Roscoe one thing. He's dependable.
Afternoon, Uncle Jesse.
See, I know what you're up to, Jesse Duke. Don't you move a muscle.
And here comes the cavalry.
Well, hey, Uncle Jesse. Need a lift?
You couldn't have picked me up in a car with working doors?
Let's see if we can't give Roscoe a slip.
And Enos, too.
Times like these, it's best to find a hidey hole and pull the dirt in on top of it. One of those barns at a farm ought to be a good safe spot.
Chef Roscoe. You ain't got no one, dipstick. And don't bother me again until you do. You're half-wit.
Uncle Jesse, you got any suggestions?
Back in the good old days of running shine.
We only got time for the short version, Uncle Jesse.
As I was saying, when I used to run shine, we'd find us a barn to duck into and wait for the police to pass on by.
Like a tick on a hound dog. Sorry, Flash. Yes, sir, Chef Roscoe.
see if we can't give Roscoe the slip.
And Enos, too.
Times like these, it's best to find a hidey hole and both dirty and on top of it.
Looks like we got company, Uncle Jesse.
Get rid of him. We ain't got time to socialize. Okay. You did a fine job, son.
Twas a heck of a plan, but it worked. Jesse was free and the boys could get back to saving that orphanage. There's a big Duke family powwow happening over at the Duke farm. Maybe y'all ought to be there. Fancy taking a spin around the coal mine again? While you and a pal can race to the bottom of the coal mine? Was when the Duke boys could outrun all the police in Hazzard County. Roscoe's been setting up speed traps, and wouldn't you just know it, he's been counting on someone to take the bait.
When I was in the pokey, I overheard J.D. Hogg's hiding something secret at one of his stills, and it's got to do with your orphanage.
But Boss Hogg got a still under every rock in Hazzard County. Where do we start?
I also heard J.D.'s driver's picking up a load, and I aim to follow him.
Now, wait just a second, Uncle Jesse. You can't...
Being locked up hadn't set right with Jesse. So while Bo and Luke twiddled their thumbs, Jesse waited for Boss Hogg's man to drive by.
Lost sheep to shepherd. Heard tell Boss Hogg's shine runners at the farm near the swamp.
I'm betting that's 3 Oak Hill.
What sort of a vehicle is that Shine Runner driving?
Heard tell it's a flatbed truck, Uncle Jesse.
Cooler, what in the tarnation do you think you're doing? He's seen me.